I've been righted and left when I was spent and needed rest. I sat in a broken body, restless, waiting for some affirmation that would mindlessly fall from your lips. And scripting my worst and best, depleting my worth and confidence, I put more weight on your words than I put on my shoulders. And that says a lot, for fast metabolism is stimulated by carrying around boulders. I'm sorry if I'm not what you ordered. Ask the waitress, maybe the chef will change your dish, something a little more tasteful for the palate. While this meal has many sides, you've barely scratched the surface. You just broke the plate. Broke everything holding that weight, the layers that were stacked on top. No, just leave it, I'll clean it up. I'll grab the pan already covered in dust from the time you broke my cup for being too full. You were always a glass half empty kind of girl. And I would take pictures of my glass, anxious that you would let it spill, but worse than my worst nightmares could paint as an adventure, you dropped my trust and watched it shatter. You helped me clean the incisions after surgery, but these cuts didn't matter. So I walked along the glass and the eggshells that I swore should have rotted, because I tiptoed around them, slyly slid past, and jumped high above them, careful not to crack one, because when you started to shatter, you grasped my makeshift foundation in the hands I once felt safe in. You pulled apart every broken brick as if they weren't crumbling to little rocks to begin with. And in an effort to make this not end sadder than it started, I left that life with more pride than I could have ever curated or wanted. For taking big risks as exciting as daunting, and nothing was a greater curse than beautiful manipulation with secrets tucked in her purse. But I chased my dreams I had rehearsed, my verses outlining my depleted frequency reverb. Some may think I've huddled in tears, but I've ripped apart my fears at their carefully stitched seams in the pillows I routinely made to only stay asleep, for they made it comfortable to not chase who I was meant to be. And my fearless scale is ever increasing, farther than my eyes would have ever seen if my life hadn't been grasped at the foundation. Ripped apart with no justification, I wouldn't have fully encompassed one of my new life realizations. I should always be searching for the best. I know I fucking deserve it.